Hi guys, what a beautiful background I have. I am in Bangtao area in Laguna, facing the golf course. I will show you after when I finish. And the reason I wanted to record this video because yesterday I attended a seminar that was focused, well, we didn't just talk about peptides, we talk about general wellness and how you should really look after your health. I don't know how I end up going to that event because everyone that were there were owners of clinics here in Phuket. And you know what? I think Phuket is becoming one of the Asia's top wellness destination because the amount of clinics, wellness centers, training facilities, recovery facilities, spas here in Phuket, yeah, you are spoiled for choice. So if you really want to focus on your health, your wellness, longevity, I think Phuket is the destination for sure. And I think I'm someone who always stays on the top of what's new, what's coming. So I had a pleasure yesterday to attend this event. And I've learned a lot about peptides. And if you don't know what it is, it's a short chain of amino acids that signals your body to repair, regenerate, perform better. And we laugh a lot. And of course, there are so many different peptides. But if you're suffering with brain fog, libido, something wrong with your knee and you can't exercise, you're a woman in a menopause or going through a menopause, fat loss, muscle recovery, some of the examples that we had yesterday, you literally can do legs every day and there's no recovery pain once you're injecting the peptides. So your body can perform at the highest level of what you can imagine. Of course, there are protocols with peptides. You can't be on them all the time. And certain peptides, you really have to do the blood work first to determine if you can have them. Because there are some peptides, if you have a history of cancer in your family, of course, it's like a growth hormone, you know, it would push your body to grow everything that's inside, good and bad. So I think if you are planning to use, I don't know, would you call it a therapy? I don't know if it's a therapy. You know, I really recommend contacting reputable clinics and having the doctor that will assess. And also peptides, having peptides, using peptides, that should not stop you from eating well, exercising, sleeping, managing stress. I would say peptides, it's an extra, you know, I'd refer to it as a cherry on a cake on the top. I've never tried peptides. Do I want to? Yes, for sure I want to. But if you've been following me for a while, you know, I like balance. I'm all about quality, not quantity. I am about holistic approach. I'm against medicine. And by the way, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the useful videos like this, you know, that potentially can, I don't know, give you motivation, just give you food for thought. I'm not claiming I'm an expert. I'm sharing what works for me, what I'm exploring, what I learn from talking to other people, meeting other people. And I think yesterday was really interesting for me and incredible to see so many professionals that are now, you know, combining not just medical science. We talked about biohacking, holistic approach. Like we talked about meditation. You know, if you think, okay, peptides. It's, I don't know, it's not a drug, but I don't know how would you call it? How would you call this? I don't know. It's a helper. Yeah, for me, it was interesting that we haven't just covered that. We talked about a lot of other things. And the lady who was taking this, was doing the presentation for us. She's from America and she's been in Thailand for many years. And she's the one that brings brings peptides into Thailand. And of course, she supplies it to the clinics here in Phuket. So it was really interesting to listen to her. And I mean, she looked absolutely stunning. She told us her age, 45, but I was like, wow, she's so fit. I want to be like her in 5 years. I actually did a few stories on my Instagram. And if you follow my YouTube channel, I do recommend to follow Instagram, because on there I do not daily update, but every other day I show stories where I am, what I learn, what I do. A lot of it is, of course, about wellness and about well-being. So it might be useful, it might be interesting. Details how to find me on social media are below in description. And if you feel that you want to talk to me privately, I don't know, pick up my brain on something, have me as your accountability coach, because I think I meet people on a daily basis who know what to do, how to do, when to do, but don't bloody do it. And it feels like they need someone like me who's going to be like, whip them into shape in some sort of routine, because it's, at the end of the day, it's all to do with discipline. It's not about, how far you push yourself. It's about consistency. You could do little, but every day, rather than loads and once a month. And this is what I'm about. It's about developing a system that works for you and your lifestyle. I think a lot of people fail when it comes to wellness because they overcomplicate. They create a skincare routine that are 7 steps. Who's going to do that? I don't have kids or husband, and I wouldn't have time or desire to do it. You've got to create a routine for yourself that is really sustainable, that you can manage. And this is where I come handy. So I offer one-to-one calls. The link, how to book a call, is also in description. If you can't find a time that works for you, email me, text me on Instagram. I will find the time. We'll find the time, and of course I'll be very happy to meet you. And if you are planning your trip to Phuket, you want to focus on wellness, I don't know, you want to have your own retreat here, if you are a fitness guru or an influencer, of course I can help you to organize it, facilitate it, advise you what's best according to your budget. So this is something that I do also. So quick message for you about peptides. So have a look at it. If you have the finances to afford it, it's not cheap. Recommend doing it. Absolutely recommend doing it. Anyway, but let me show you the view. Oh, this suits me, huh? And that's the golf course. Here we are. Bye, guys. See you later, and thank you for watching.